Now today we will talk about the real number first. Okay, real number. Actually, what does a real number mean? Real number are such number. Real number are such. Real number are okay. Today we will discuss about the real number. Real number are today we are going to discuss about the real number. Okay, see, real number are such number which can be expressed in an infinite decimal expression. Okay, so see, real number is such number which can be expressed in the infinite decimal expression. Like, see, real number can be divided into two groups. Real number can be divided into two groups, two parts. One is the rational number, and the other is the irrational number. Real number can be divided into two groups. One is rational and the other is the irrational number. Now, rational number is such number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0. Okay, and here irrational number cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. It cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. Now again, the rational number has two conditions, and one of the two conditions is it is terminating decimal. It is terminating decimal, and the other is it is non-terminating but repeating decimal. Non-terminating but repeating decimal. Okay, it is non-terminating but repeating decimal, whereas it is rational number is non-terminating and non-repeating decimal. Okay, like suppose root 2 1.41421356. See, after decimal, here the proper sequence will not be matched, so this kind of number is called a irrational number. See again, here root 3 can give you a number 1.732050808. See, here also you can see that the numbers are not repeating. Okay, here also you can see that the numbers are not repeating in a proper sequence. That's why it is called non-terminating and non-repeating. Like if you divide it, like it won't terminate, it won't end. Okay, it is never have a ending, and also it is non-terminating decimal. See, and non-repeating. See, 73205. See, none of the number has been repeated in a proper sequence. This kind of number is called a irrational number. Okay, now again, this rational number can be divided further. Okay, this rational number can be divided further. See, now I would like to discuss about the integers 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dot. It will go until infinite. Okay, and -1, -2, -3, -4. It will go until infinite. Understood? Now see, here this from 1 to -1 to infinity and 1 till infinity positive. Make sure that infinity is not a real number. Okay, make sure that infinity does not belongs to real number. That means it is neither a irrational number nor a rational number. Okay, it is never a number. Infinity means infinity. So from -1 till infinity, it is a negative integer. Okay, and from 1 till positive infinity, it is positive integer, and this 0 is a whole number. Okay, so what you can say, what do you mean by integer? What do you mean by integer? Integer refers to, infinity refers to negative integer plus 0 plus whole number, sorry, that is 0, only 0 plus positive integer. Okay, these are called the integers. Understood? Now see, now the next I will talk about the whole number. Whole number. I will talk about whole number, that is from 0 till positive infinity is a whole number. Okay, that is from 0 to positive infinity is called a positive integer, that is 0 plus positive integer are whole number. Okay, now let us talk about the natural number. Natural, natural number. Okay, natural number means from 1 till positive infinity. Okay, from 1 till positive infinity. From 1 till positive infinity is called the 1. That means all set of integer is said to be a natural number. Okay, like say the representation of number line, the representation of integer on a number line is this: 0, 1, 2, 3 till positive infinity, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 till positive negative infinity. Okay, understood? And the whole number can be represented as on a number line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until infinity. Okay, and this natural number can be represented on a number line as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till positive infinity. Okay, see, in the last class I have discussed about that rational number is a number which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q, where q is p by q, where q is not equals to 0. Where q is not equals to 0, that means that, see, 0, 1 is a rational number. 0, 1 is a rational number, but 1 by 0 is not a rational number. Okay, because 1 by 0 equals to infinity, because 1 by 0 means infinity, and infinity is never any number. Okay, infinity means infinity. That's the reason here q is not equals to 0 is written. Okay, thank you. I hope you understood. Are those number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0. Okay, rational number are those number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0. Okay, and two conditions are, one, it is terminating decimal. Is terminating decimal. Number two, it is non-terminating and repeating decimal. So the two conditions to be any number, rational number, it is terminating decimal and it is non-terminating and repeating decimal. So the example of this is, like suppose if you will divide 10 by 2, you will get it. If you suppose you will divide 10 by 2, you will get it 5. This is terminating. Okay, and again if you will divide 11 by 2, you will get it 10.5. Even this is terminating. Okay, now suppose if you will divide, like there are many numbers, like say 17 by 2, you will get it 2 8 the 16.5. Okay, now suppose again there are many numbers like 22 by 4. If you divide it, 5 4s are 20 and 2 remaining, that is 5.5. There are many numbers. These numbers are called, these are the examples of rational number which is terminating decimal. See, after one decimal it is terminating, after one decimal it is terminating, after one decimal it is terminating. Okay, now let's talk about the non-terminating and repeating decimal. Non-terminating and repeating decimal. Example of this is 10 by 3. When you will divide 10 by 3, you will get it 3.333. It is never ending. it will keep on going. So that's why it is called non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating means it will never end, it will keep on going, and it is repeating. Since 3 is repeating after decimal, so it is called non-terminating and a repeating decimal. Similarly, if you divide 22 by 7, if you divide 22 by 7, then you will get 3.142857142. Oh, sorry, 3857 and so on. See, this set of number has been repeated here. This set of number has been repeated here, and it will keep on going. So this is a rational number. Now I would like to present this rational number on a number line. On a number line, NUMBER number line. On a number line, I would like to represent. See, this is a number line. Okay, here 0, and like suppose here 1, here 2, and here so on. There are infinite numbers, and here is infinity positive. Similarly, here -1, here -2, and here infinite numbers are here, and this is infinite negative. Okay. Now see, one of the beautiful thing about the rational number is that between 0 and 1, like you have seen, just there are two numbers 0 and 1, but it's not actually in a rational number. There are infinite number of numbers. Like I mean to say 0.1 is also rational number, 0.011 is also rational number, and 0.2 is also rational number. Okay. Similarly, here 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, so on. Okay, these all are the rational numbers. Similarly, here also you will see 1.1 is also rational number, 1.2 is also rational, 1.5 is also rational number, and so on. There are infinite number of rational numbers. Similarly, here you can see -0.1 is also rational number, -0.2 is also rational number. Here also you can see -1.1 is also rational number, -1.2 also rational number. Between these two, see, there are infinite number of rational number. Between these two, there are infinite number of rational number. Between these two, there are also infinite number of rational numbers. Similarly, between -2 till infinity, there are infinite number of rational numbers. Now, what do you mean by term infinity? Term infinity means like you cannot count; it is never ending. Okay, thank you. So I hope you understood rational number. What are the rational numbers? See, 0.2 is also rational number, 0.22 is also rational number, 1.234523 5 is also keep on, it is also rational number. Rational number means it is terminating decimal and it is non-terminating repeating decimal. So I hope you have gained some knowledge about the rational number. Thank you. Recapitulate regarding the rational number. So rational number are those numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0, and it is terminating decimal, it is non-terminating and repeating decimal. So for your concise, it is terminating decimal. That means, for example, 25 by 4, if you divide this, you will get 6.25. Okay, this is one example. And again one example is 25 by 8. If you divide this, you will get 3.125. And again, if you divide 25 by 2, you will get 12.5. See, this all are terminating after, this is terminating after 2 decimal, this is terminating after 3 decimal, this is terminating after 1 decimal. So this is the example of it is terminating decimal. And nevertheless, even like number 2 is also a rational number, because in denominator if nothing is there, then we can write it 1. So see here, rational number, those numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q. See, it can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p is 2 and the denominator is q, that is 1. Okay. Similarly, 3 also can be represented as in the p by q form. Similarly, 10 also can be represented as p by q form. So these are the example of the rational numbers. And again, if you divide 100 by 3, we will get 33.33333. See, this is the example. This is it is non-terminating and repeating decimal. See, this is non-terminating decimal. The 3 will be repeated infinite times, so it is called, it is non-terminating and repeating decimal. So I am representing this rational number on a number line. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 till infinity, 0, 1, -1, -2, -3 till infinity. These all are the rational number. And again from 0 to 1, and again from 0 to 1, see, there are infinite number of rational number like 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0. These all are rational number. And again, see, from 0.1 to 0.1, see, there are numerous infinite number, 0.01, 0.02, 0. And so on. Okay, this way between 0.0 to 0.01 there will be also infinite number of rational number. Okay, so this is all about rational number. I hope you understood. And what do you mean by irrational number? What do you mean by irrational number? So I would like to discuss about this now.